Hey, good morning. Welcome to Evolution, episode 289. It's Tuesday. Welcome to it. I didn't have much to talk about today, so I decided I keep talking about the soccer cards I got in Italy. So I'm gonna rip open a couple packs and I'll show you some of the other couple other soccer items I bought when I was in Italy a couple summers ago. I did received some mail yesterday. Actually, no, I didn't receive this in the mail. I actually picked it up. So these are my cards. Nick Vosbrink um, designed this logo for me. So the logo up here, the 1 Million Cubs Project logo, the diamond, my wife designed. And then I was looking for a unique card, and I slipped these into my eBay sales, trade packages. I've been out of these for about a year, so I finally ordered some more. So Nick Vosbrink designed this. I wanted it in the 89 tops like font because that was the set that started my love affair for Chicago Cubs baseball cards. So I wanted a design in that 89 top style. And then I really didn't have much of an idea, so he kind of rolled with it and put the TV in the background with the logo up top and the 1 million Cubs with the 1millioncubs.net down in the 89 tops font. So turned out I love them. So huge thanks to Nick Vosbrink for designing these cards. And I get these printed from a local printer. These are standard card size, 2.5 by 3.5. So I picked those up yesterday. Alpha Graphics in Middleton, Wisconsin. And what's up, Herman? George, good morning. So when I went in to pick these up, I'm out of focus now. When I went in to pick these up yesterday, I have the Cubs cardometer. You may have seen it. It's basically a sandwich board that I wear when I go to card shows, games. I wore it to spring training last year. And it's designed in the Shawnometer. It's a ripoff of the Shawnometer. What's up, Brad? So the Shawnometer was late 80s, early 90s. A guy in the bleachers designed a sandwich board. What's up, Mark? The Shawnometer, and it was Shawnometer, like in handwritten out in the top in blue marker, and then his batting average, his daily batting average. So that was I stole the idea for the Cubs cardometer in the design of the Shawnometer. And so I created a sandwich board, and I think I unveiled it at the National in 2019. That was the first time I wore it, and I update the count, and I use like the adhesive stickers with the numbers on it, but it's just a poster board, and I've got like string that I wear it over. So it's really thin, flimsy, and I've traveled with it. I took it on a plane and stuffed it in my backpack. I wear it, I wore it all through the National, through various card shows, spring training. So it's beaten up. So I wanted to create a new one. But then I thought I want something a little heavier duty, something a little more pizzazz to it. Plus, I want to retire the old one. Like that's pre-COVID, and it still has the last updated number, which I think was like 427,000 or something, and that was at spring training 2020. So in March of 2020. So I want to unveil a new one with a new number at some point here in the next month or two. So I talked to one of the designers at Alpha Graphics, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can totally do that." So I showed them a picture of the inspiration, the actual Shawnometer. Showed them a picture of my actual sign. So they brought out they have like a corrugated like plastic type that they can design to size. They'll look for a font that kind of get it close to what looks handwritten. Good morning, Diego. And then what I thought was really so then they said they could put grommets. So I could hang it over my neck. But then the coolest thing. So I said, what I want to do is, I want to, I'm going to update the number like, fairly frequently. And they said, oh, we can do a dry erase surface, so you can just do a dry erase marker on the sign. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. So I sent all this stuff yesterday afternoon. So they're going to whip something up, design it, and hopefully the next couple days they'll have like a proof of what they can do. And today's already, we're only a few days away from my card show this Saturday. So unlikely that it'll be ready by then, but hopefully I can get it for the next show in June, because I don't think I'm heading anywhere in the meantime between this month and next month. So yeah, so that would be fun. So looking forward to that. My Bowman blaster boxes are still in transit. Delivery expected tomorrow. So I'm jonesing to rip into some 2021 Bowman. I have 10 blaster boxes, so they should be here Wednesday. I ordered the 3 retail boxes from MLB Shop. It just says you'll receive it by like June 2nd. So I guess no hurry to get those, but at least the 10 Bowman blasters will will cure my scratch my itch for some more Bowman. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Oh, I bought a book. I'm going to go into a slight wrestling talk. Mark will probably get a kick out of this. So it was a sponsored ad that showed up. It was a sponsored ad that showed up on my Facebook, and it was for a wrestler who was a jobber. And he's the reason it showed up on my Facebook page was because he's from Milwaukee. So it's, right in my area. So I read the article, and it's talking about, this guy, his name's, I think, Chris Curtis, and he wrestled Hulk Hogan, and he wrestled all these big names in the 80s. And he was enhancement talent. He was one of the no-name wrestlers when you watch wrestling when you were a kid, and Hulk Hogan beat up on some no-name scrub. It was enhancement talent, quote, jobbers. So Chris Curtis was like a lifelong jobber. He wrote a book. It's called Job Man, and it's on Amazon. So I've always been like enamored by the no-names, whether it be jobbers in wrestling or minor league baseball players that never made it. Like I'm fascinated by their stories. So I bought the book right away, and it was delivered Sunday. And so I started reading it. I think it's going to go in chronological order, because the first chapter was about his growing up and the first time he saw wrestling on TV in the 60s. And I read a little bit more last night. So it's up to where he's actually now starting to wrestle. He wrestled a bear. He wrestled Victor the Bear, and says he should have beat him, but Mark says jobbers are the best. So yeah, Mark, if you're a reader, check this out. It's a short book. It's only like 175 pages. It's big print. I'll probably finish it up pretty quickly. But it's, he's got some breakout boxes where he talks about the different wrestlers: Baron von Raschke, Dick the Bruiser, Bobby the Brain Heenan. And then he's got breakout boxes of the actual like results from events. About, like, talked about his grandpa taking him to his first show, and watch the Crusher and those guys. And so it's got the results of the matches, and so I'm interested. So right now he's like just starting out. So I'm really interested to read about his time in the WWF, because it does say he wrestled Hulk Hogan multiple times in the 80s. So I'm excited to read this book. So it's fun. Job Man, and I think Chris Curtis is his name. That was his ring name. His real name was like Chris something. But it was like a long last name, like a Polish last name. So went with the Chris Curtis. So yeah, so I've been talking about, and I didn't really have. It's just a potpourri episode this morning, so I didn't have much. So I wanted to have something, and I've been talking about these soccer cards that I got in Italy. Um, so when my wife and I went on our honeymoon to Italy in 2018, and we started in the Amalfi Coast, stayed in Sorrento for a few nights, and then we made our way up to Rome, and then Florence, and then we finished off the trip in Venice. And I was kind of like looking for baseball cards, sports memorabilia, just something unique that I could get from another country. So when we were in Sorrento, I picked up one of those cheap, and you can find them everywhere, cheap bobbleheads. Giannis is really big over there because he's from Greece, which is not far from the Amalfi Coast. So I did buy a Giannis bobblehead in Sorrento. And I found there were soccer cards at various places, mainly at newsstands. And so I found some packs, and I think I found these at like a grocery store or a convenience store. And I think I bought like 10 packs, 2018-19 Panini Adrenaline XL soccer cards, football. I ended up trading away. I don't know if I think I may have opened a pack just to see what they were. And then I traded away like 5 packs. So I think these are the last 2 packs I have. And then they also, so something big that I found at the various newsstands, they're like kits. So remember in like the junk wax era, they had what's up, David? They had like baseball card starter kits. So it was for like, you want to introduce the kids to collecting. So here's this kit, and it's got a binder with 50 pages, and it's got 100 cards to start your collection. So that's what they had at the newsstands, and they actually came. They're pretty bulky. It's in like this crinkle wrap, and it was actually on like this huge like cardboard backing. I had to actually, it was so large that I had to rip like the cardboard backing off because it wouldn't fit in my suitcase. So this is, I think it's like a collector kit. So it's called a mega pack, and it's the same thing, 2018-19 Panini Adrenaline XL Serie A. I don't know what that means. I don't read Italian. So it feels like there's a binder in here. Maybe I should open this. Questa busta contiente. Super Raccoglietto. 4 Bustincan, 24 cards. Campo da Gioco. Checklista Scabili. 2 cards, exclusive, limited edition, sold in Questa busta. Simone Verdi. I don't know if that means anything. Book. So some of this I can make out. Mini book, 26 cards. So yeah, so maybe a future show I'll actually open this. And then I picked up this must have been in something else. I wonder, this must be stickers, a sticker book maybe. Looks like the plastic wrap has already come off, so might as well just finish the job here. So I don't. Oh yeah. So there's where you put the stickers. So this is just a Panini sticker book, and then I found like a yearbook at like I think it was in Florence. They had like a market, and they had a bunch of like cool stuff. I was looking for like Pearl Jam CDs. Didn't find any at that particular market, but they had like a 1988 soccer yearbook that I paid like €3 for. So let's take a look. These are Panini Adrenaline XL soccer cards. I bought these probably in Rome. So David says Serie A is the top Italian league's name, have large clubs like. Okay, all right, cool. So I don't know if there's any like popular players or anything in here. So let's see what we have. So, this is like yeah, this must be like an insert or something. I don't know what that is, but it's got like I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's basically like a foil card, what American cards would be. Arias Pavoletti. Ooh, what's this? This is shiny. So I have no idea what these are. So I'm gonna have to like Google Barami. Nicholas Nkulu. Yeah, so I'll have to eBay and see if there's value here because I have no idea. I know nothing about soccer, nothing about soccer cards. So, pack number 2. We've got another foil card of a name I can't pronounce. Vid Bilek. Luca Rigoni. This must be the equivalent of Panini points. Trofeo. 5 coins. I don't know what that means. Diego Falcinelli and Andrea Patagna. So that was fun. that was. So I got my rip. I'll have a lot more fun opening 2021 Bowman on Wednesday night. Fingers crossed it gets here. So that's all I had for today. Just wanted to, I've been talking about those soccer cards for the last few days. So wanted to get those opened up. What's up, Jeremy? Good morning. So that's all I had for today. Card show is this Saturday, May 22nd, Sheraton Hotel. Jeremy, yeah, I think that's 2 days in a row you've showed up right as I'm wrapping the show up. Show is Saturday 9 to 3. We booked, I think, 3 more tables yesterday. We're closing in on, I think we're at 30. We're right close to 30 tables. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be a really fun show. Looking forward to it. I sleeved like 2,000 more quarter cards last night. So I've begun like putting the boxes together: baseball, football, basketball, other sports, rookies, heritage minor league box. So hopefully I can get those finished up next couple days and have my goal is to get all of those sleeved. And then I also want to take like monster boxes and sell for like 20 or 25 bucks, just like common box, cheap penny cards, half a penny cards, just to move out some stuff. So I don't know if I'll get to that for this show. If not, I'll get those ready for the June's show. So hopefully anybody nearby can make it. Saturday, Madison Sheraton Hotel, 9 to 3 will be a good time. So that's what I had for today. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great Tuesday. Tune in to Brad coming up a little bit later this morning, 8 o'clock on his channel, Texas Card Dude. Have a great one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.